Welcome to Lincoln, Nebraska and Memorial Stadium. This sea of red, ready to rock. One of the most loyal fan bases in the sport, ready to see the Cornhuskers get back to that championship level. Both teams have circled this game on their schedule. Two of college football's elite colliding here in a matchup of top 5 teams early in the season. We'll see the number 4 team in the country, the Illinois Fighting Illini, taking on the number 1 team in the land, the Nebraska Cornhuskers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. Huskers will kick this away to get us going. This one is not returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Passes the 40. Breaks clear over the right side. Can they chase him down? Touchdown, Fighting Illini. It was a foot race and he won it.
Well, that's exactly how you draw it up, right, Chris? First play of the game, 75 yards and a touchdown. Man, it could not start off any better for this offense.
And now the try here for the extra point. And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open scoring. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. He'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment. But here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact. And as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
So second down after the incompletion. They'll try the right side on the toss. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
With the defensive coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Snags the quick throw. Well executed. He finds space and gets the first down yardage.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. There's contact on the throw. And that's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Takes the handoff. It's Payne. They keep the drive going. It's a first down at the 46.
Boy, Chris, this back is so talented. Picks up another first down. The Nebraska faithful love to see the ball in his hands, just like they've loved to see the backs over the years. Think about T.O., Tom Osborne, when he had the backs going, Mike Rozier and Lawrence Phillips and Amon Green, Roger Craig going way back. More recently, Amir Abdullah, Rex Burkhead. Boy, oh boy, they've had some fun backs to watch.
The Cornhuskers pick up enough yardage to get a first down. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And he lofts it toward the left sideline. And it's caught inside the 10. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Cornhuskers.
Well, perfectly thrown football here, and this quarterback's got to be fired up. It's his first passing touchdown of the season. Here's the first of hopefully many more for this young man.
Automatic in the PAT. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. This one will be fair caught. Illinois sends the offense back out on the field. Last time out, a one-play touchdown drive through the air. Can you keep it going here? They begin with a quick throw to the left. Breaks loose at the 40. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
New set of downs for the offense. 1st and 10. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Fighting off the defender. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down.
Man, you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
After the 2nd down incompletion, they'll have to convert here on 3rd down and 8. Pass not complete.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, it really allows this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
4th down. He's throwing for it. There's a shot toward the end zone. And it's broken up there. Great play. A 4th down stop.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this 4th down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down. Important 2nd down play coming up. It's a toss play to the right. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. And this offense picks up the 1st down. They tackle him at the 44.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
Trying to extend the play. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
They'll change the pre-snap look now. Looking to pass here on second down. He's going to pull it down and run. Crucial third down play coming up. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. He's tackled inside the 35 and picks up a first down.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
First down. Looking to throw the football. Caught behind the line. It's Payne. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
An empty backfield on second and short. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Falls incomplete, broken up by the defender nicely that time.
It is really tough on a quarterback when he thinks he's got a completion and an open man downfield. The ball's just about to get to his receiver, then out of nowhere, the defensive back steps in front of it and knocks away. Nice job.
And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down. The Huskers come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Hall. They bring him down after a short gain there.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Takes the toss, testing the right side here. He stopped, but he gets a first down.
Well, you're inside the red zone, which means you can't come away with anything less than 3 points. But you know this offense is thinking about a touchdown. They're trying to get to that end zone. They go with the toss play. The big boys up front being mobile, moving around, and the running back trying to get behind them to find yards. It's exactly what he did there.
The Cornhuskers come to the line with first and goal. Here's the handoff on first and goal. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
Ball back at the 10-yard line now for second and goal. Looking to score, they'll run it to the right side. And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Nebraska.
Chris, we get so caught up in this era of the spread, of throwing the football, and the quarterback and the receivers. This is a great example of the value of having a running back that has a nose for the end zone and can take it in for a touchdown.
And the PAT is good. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. So the Fighting Illini offense is back out on the field now. Remember last time they went for it on fourth down and got stopped, and the opponent went right down the field. See if they can recover from that here. That run takes it across the 30-yard line.
You know, the good thing about this play is it's not an explosive play, but it really gives you a chance now to be able to pick up a first down here on this next play.
The game makes it second and medium. The pre-snap motion from the offense. Keeping it on the ground here. Defense able to stop the ball carrier there.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Important third down play coming up. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Scrambling. Now he'll make the throw. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. Third and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes. Is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this fourth and short.
Check this out. Offense going for it inside their own 40. Obvious false start there, moving too early. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Well, the offense failed earlier on a fourth down attempt. They'll try it again here. Quarterback drops back. Oh, that one's picked off. Big takeaway. Now looking for a big return. Touchdown, Huskers. And the defense joins the party with a pick six.
How about the risky call here by this offense? I love that they're going for it on fourth down. Not so sure about the play call. The defense was not good at all. Steps in front of this throw for a nice touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. With the extra point, the lead is 14. Getting set to kick the ball off now. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. So the Illinois offense heads back out onto the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick six, and he lost it deep over the middle. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play.
Man, that is a big play by this offense. Now they move the ball into the red zone. And if you're the defensive coordinator, you better be ready because the momentum that they've created, they're probably going to take a shot to the end zone right here.
So here we go. Off the huge gain they set up now suddenly in the red zone for 1st and 10. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Missed his receiver. It's incomplete.
Brings up second down.
Second down play coming up. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Makes a quick catch. Finally stopped at the 4. Great catch and run.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
First and goal, Illinois.
The Illini line up now, first and goal. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Nowhere to run. The defense swarms him. He'll lose 5 on the play.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
So from the 9-yard line, it's second and goal. Looking to throw it again. The pass rush closing in. And the sophomore's got him for a sack.
On first and goal, Chris, they run the football and lose yards. Then here on second down, they try to throw it in, come up with a sack. What can the offensive coordinator come up with here on third down? Because they've been going in reverse on these last couple plays.
Flips it to the running back. Can he make the first down? He's swarmed by the defense. So we reached the 2-minute warning in this offense. Something going here and cut into this lead before halftime.
That's a good job by this offense getting positive yards here on this third and goal, but now they're facing fourth and goal. Big decision on whether or not to settle for the field goal to at least get some points or roll the dice and try to get this ball into the end zone on fourth down.
And they will trot out the field goal team here. This one is right through.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
He'll call for the fair catch here. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? Breaking free at the 35. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a first down.
The old toss play, man. This is a play that used to be so popular in college football when teams ran out of the I formation. Nowadays, you can pretty much run the toss out of almost any formation. But the key is still sealing the edge, whether it's your tight end or your offensive tackle. Got to seal the edge to be able to allow your back to get to the corner.
It's a first and 10 play coming up for the offense. They go with a direct snap. He's past the marker and still going. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. He throws it away. A smart choice that time, but it will bring up third down. An important third down conversion coming here in the red zone. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Receiver makes the grab. He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have first and goal right there.
Now that's what I call coming through for your team in a pressure situation. Great read, got the ball where it needed to go, and now you're set up to get 6.
And the Huskers will line up here on first down and goal. First and goal, they'll try to run it in. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. Well, that was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time, the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
Touchdown, Cornhuskers. Still no answer for this offensive machine. So the offense clicking now, Kirk, building the lead, and this one could get out of hand.
Well, it's just complete domination. The offense is executing and doing their job, putting points on the board. The defense has shown up, prepared, ready to play. It just feels like this game's getting sideways in a hurry.
And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Illinois sends the offense back out on the field. It's hard to win these games just kicking field goals. They need to find the end zone here, some urgency. Always looking to throw. Minuta's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Illinois will kick it off to get the second half going. Returner decides to fair catch this. Here comes the Nebraska offense back out on the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum, and the defense make adjustments. Come up with a stop here. Breaking free at the 35. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. Well, this offense continues to roll. We wondered, would this defense come up with some answers at halftime? Not on that play.
Now, they've tried to make every adjustment they can. This offense has been very impressive with the way they're able to keep this ball on the ground, churning out big yards. I think they're gaining more confidence, really, as this game goes on.
And looking to throw now on first down. It's incomplete. They waited all game for a chance to intercept one. Instead, it's second down.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
Second down, they're going to throw it. Pass is incomplete, but there's a penalty marker down. Might be roughing the quarterback. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense.
29 Philly. 2-9 Philly. Yankee blue. Get Paul.
Some confusion on the snap count. A false start cost them 5 yards. So it looks like the penalty will be accepted by the head coach, and the offense will pick up some yardage there.
Ready?
Back behind the quarterback, aligned in the pistol.
Razor, razor. 42 Spider. 4-2 Spider. Cam.
Takes the handoff, and he'll head left. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to first down yardage yet.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
They'll toss it to the right side. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
You know, a toss play just starts with the offensive line, whether or not they can set the edge on the outside, whether it's a tackle or a tight end in that same direction. If they do that, you're going to have positive yards. If you can't set that edge, the play's going to blow up.
Solid gain on the running play. 3rd down now.
In blue. In blue.
And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big 3rd down, know what you need to do, get the first down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
On the
The
double.
Cornhuskers pick up enough to get a first down there.
Lasso. Lasso. Ready, go.
And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
The offense that time just trying to get the ball out in the perimeter, trying to find some space to be able to get their speed into. Pretty good job by the defense of slowing them down.
Ready.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long.
Clear.
The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here.
Timeout, Nebraska.
Okay, ready.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long.
Split. Spire.
And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
The defense made a good play there, but needs to string along more stops like that against this running back if they want to be able to win this game. The run game has looked good in the first half, but maybe that won't be the case from now on.
Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. Brought down at the 3. That was a solid run.
These are the type of plays that are backbreakers for a defense. They thought they had him tied up. They thought they were going to be able to get him to the ground on the pass rush, but they're unable to do so. So he gets away, picks up a big first down, and now this sets up a 1st and goal inside the 10.
Clear. Clear. Timber.
Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Touchdown, Nebraska. To stretch the lead, the route is on.
Boy, great job here of finding him again. That's his 2nd touchdown reception of this football game.
PHC is good. They're pulling away 35-10. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. Long kickoff, no chance for a return. It'll be a touchback. So the Fighting Illini offense is back out on the field now. He'll keep it, headed left. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure a defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
Getting set. Here's second down. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. And brought down at the line with that big defensive tackle.
On the flag. Third down coming.
Nothing going with the running game on those two plays. Now it's third down and 10. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. He's going for a big play downfield. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Well, they come out firing here to start this second half. They didn't make this completion, but I think it sends a clear message to this defense that the adjustments that this offense is going to make is that they're going to be aggressive and they're going to look for their one-on-one opportunities.
Check this out. The offense still on the field, going for it inside their own 30. Needs a completion here on fourth down. Complete to the running back. Can he get first down yardage? That decision to go for it on fourth down doesn't work out.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on fourth down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that first down marker is and run that route a yard or two beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the first down. Instead, the defense comes up with a stop and they get the ball back.
Minimal gain brought down short of the marker.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
On the ground, it's Payne. And try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Maybe this stop is an indicator of what's to come for this defense. The offense, frankly, has been able to enforce their will in the first half, but maybe things are starting to change.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. That's a design quarterback keeper. And will maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Now, fourth down.
And the field goal unit coming on the field now.
On the field goal. That's the end of the third quarter of play. With the score, Nebraska 35, Illinois 10.
And the first play of the final quarter will be a field goal attempt. And he knocks that one right through. And they add to their lead.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after adding to this big lead, they are set to kick it away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. So the Illinois offense heads back out onto the field. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually, that's going to cost you.
A handoff to the back. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards.
Well, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. He's not going to get the first down. It's 4th down.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
The offense stays on the field down multiple possessions. Easy choice. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. And he lobs it deep down the middle. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. They make the tackle, but he easily gets first down yardage, and the drive keeps going.
Finally, good for them. They come up with a big play like this. Let's face it, offense has been at a premium for these guys. You wonder where plays like this have been all game long.
Illinois getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Backs lined up on either side of the quarterback. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Running back grabs it on a screen. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a 1st and goal.
And I don't think the defense had any clue that the screen was being called. They're getting upfield, getting pressure on the quarterback, and that ball gets dumped. There's no one left to be able to slow him down from getting a big gain.
Yankee blue! Yankee blue!
Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Boy, another tough call for this offense. Seems like everything that they've called is going in the wrong direction. I think they're just trying to get out of this one at this point.
Got it!
Ball back at the 10-yard line now for 2nd and goal.
Here we go!
Receiver in motion now. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up.
Boy, the defense rolls the dice here on this screen pass. If they don't hit this quarterback, this is a big play. But give them credit. They were able to get to him before they were able to complete that pass.
Great job by the defense so far. It's 3rd and goal from a long way out.
In blue! In blue!
Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Finds an open target on the left side. He's swarmed by the defense.
Well, they're going to come up short of the end zone, and now they've got an interesting dilemma on their hands. Down by a couple possessions, do they go for a field goal and hope to get the ball back with a chance potentially to win the game? Or this close, do they pull the trigger and take a chance to get the 6 points now?
Running out of time in the pocket. And it's incomplete under heavy pressure. A big 4th down stop.
What a great job by this defense, really all game long. It's very fitting. Here we are now in the 4th quarter on a 4th down play. They step up yet again. Now you give the ball to your own offense, you work that clock, and you seal victory.
And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. They settled for a field goal last time. Let's see what they can come up with on this possession. They get him down. The gain is to about the 12.
That's another good run for him. He's had such a big part of their success here this afternoon. And that last carry, it puts him over 100 yards now for the day.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Keep it on the ground to work the clock here. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Direct snap to the back. He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now.
Game of 2. Coming up, 4th down.
The Huskers will line up to punt it away. He's on to boot it away now. And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. Illinois sends the offense back out on the field. Well, this has been a disappointment. They've had their doors blown off here, just playing for pride at this point. Caught in the backfield. It's Lee. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Chris, now that we're in the final couple minutes of this game, it's a good time to just kind of step back and appreciate the job this defense has done throughout the entire game. They've applied pressure. They've been physical at the line of scrimmage. Good job in space. And a big part of the reason that they have such a big lead today.
Here's a screen pass to the running back. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the mark, inches away.
Hey, there's the execution that's been lacking most of this game, but they'll take it. You know, you try to do everything that you can to learn and try to build for the future. And at this point in the game, it's obviously over, but you love to see the offensive coordinator still giving this quarterback opportunities.
The 1st down pickup tackled at the 45.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game. To get to a 3rd down, just trying to come up with a way to be able to keep this drive alive, keep hope alive that you can come back in this game. You rely on Old Reliable with that offensive line, and they come through for you.
He's hit as he throws it. And it's incomplete as time runs out. Game over. Well, this one ended up being a blowout, but they get the W, but they also make a pretty strong statement here today.
Yeah, I thought this game would be a lot closer, at least closer than how things ended up. But give credit to this team for coming out with a good game plan and just dominating the game.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.